Hello guys. So today we are going to talk something about NMAP. So our group name is Cyber Bloom, and we are the participants Saiteja, Amresh, and Tejashree. And coming down to the list of contents, these are some of the list of contents which we want to discuss. And coming down to the introduction, NMAP, also known as a network mapping, is a widely used network security tool that has become an integral part of security network for individuals and organization. And whereas network mapping is a free and open source tool, that is a powerful tool used to identify potential network vulnerabilities and perform network security audits. Here in the NMAP, NMAP uses raw IP packets in order to perform various network scanning and mapping functions. By sending and receiving these packets, NMAP can discover hosts on a network, determine the services they offer, identify operating systems and OS versions, and gather other network related information. NMAP is a highly compatible tool that can run on various operating systems such as Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. The tool is written in C and has a portable code base that allows it to be compiled and executed on different platforms. Whereas coming down to the uses of NMAP, auditing the security of devices or a firewall by identifying the network connections. It also helped to identify open ports on the target host in preparation for auditing, and it is also used in network inventory, network mapping, and maintenance and access management. Coming down to the diagram, here is an overview of an Nmap. Here we can see the DNS lookup. Nmap first performance a DNS lookup to resolve the host name or the IP address of the target host. Ping process is the Nmap second step. Here, the Nmap then sends an ICMP echo request to the target host to check if it is online and responsive. Whereas in the DNS lookup, if the target host respond to the ping, Nmap may perform a reverse DNS lookup to try to resolve the IP address back to the hostname. In the scan execution, which is the fourth step, once Nmap has obtained the necessary information about the target host, it executes the selected scan types based on the option and parameter specified by the user. Here we can see the flowchart of Nmap. Here, the Nmap sends packets to the target host and analyze the response to identify open ports, running services, and operating system details and other information that can help assess the security posture of the target. And Nmap also offer advanced features such as scripting and version detection. Whereas coming down to the user interface of Nmaps, this is the user interface of an Nmap. Here, the scan, the scan refers to the type of scan that you want to perform in the target system, whereas the target is the IP address or the host name of the system that you want to scan. Whereas in the command is set of the option and arguments that you use to customize the scan. From here on, my friend Tejasri will talk something about the motivation and literature review.
Hi, this is Sri. I'm going to explain about motivation. In today's world, network security is more important than ever before. As technology advances, so do the methods that attackers use to infiltrate and compromise networks. Use a network vulnerability scanner to look for flaws and identify internal and external threats. The motivation for using network mapper in research is primarily to identify potential vulnerabilities and security flaws in computer networks. One of the primary benefits of using Network Mapper is its ability to quickly and accurately map networks to enhance network security. It is crucial to identify both internal and external threats. One effective approach to achieve this is by utilizing a network vulnerability scanner that examines vulnerabilities. This enables us to gain a deeper understanding of the structure and configuration of networks, which is essential for identifying potential vulnerabilities and security weaknesses. In the next slide, I'm going to explain about literature review paper one. The article, a comprehensive detection approach of network mapper, principles, rules, and experiments by C. Leo and Jiaohe Zhang presents an extensive analysis of mapper and a popular network exploration and security auditing tool. The article begins by introducing network mapper and its various features. The authors then discuss the fundamental principles behind network mapper scanning techniques, including its use of raw sockets, port scanning, and service detection. The authors also describe the different types of network mapper and their specific characteristics. The experiment of network mapper include the testing network mapper against various types of network traffic, such as normal traffic, stealthy traffic, and traffic with decoys. The authors analyze the result of these experiments and discuss their implications for using network mapper in real-world security scenarios. Overall, the article provides a comprehensive and detailed analysis of network mapper and its detection capabilities. And in the next slide, I'm going to explain about literature review paper 2. The article by Redondo and Kiosta provides a comprehensive analysis of network mappers' performance by security audits. The authors identify the limitations of network mapper and suggest modifications to improve its productivity. The author's proposals are based on analysis of existing techniques and tools used for security audits, demonstrating their knowledge and understanding the field. The authors the author's proposals for new plugin architecture for a network mapper is an excellent idea that simplifies the development of customized scanning techniques. This proposal aligns with the trend towards modular software design, where different modules can be easily integrated into the software. And then next, I'm going to explain about design of experiments. We have a whole class of scripts that look for vulnerabilities on the target that execute the execution of all scripts against the target IP addresses or domain is facilitated by the following command, like target is semo.instructure.com, where we use the following commands for scanning the vulnerabilities and to attack the vulnerabilities found, and also to detect the service version, and also to find the remote host that has been infected with the malware. And then I'm going to explain about the parameters for security achievement. The following parameters describe the achievement of security with network mapper tool. Authentication, like vulnerability assessment has problems with authentication among other things. When the authentications are set up correctly, they can identify vulnerabilities for which signatures have been defined. Unauthenticated filtering can be useful. However, failing to use authenticated scanning significantly reduces scanner viability. And then access control, the process by which users are identified and given access to data, resources, and systems is known as access control. The network mapper tool offers the following access controls, like allow connections from file, and deny connections from file. And then next, my friend Saiteja will continue about the literature of this network mapper.
Yeah, coming to the technical content of NMAP, the NMAP contains a few security tools like Nagos, OpenWires, Snort, and nControl, and some other tools, which are used to manage and configure the network using the Network Configuration Manager. NMAP is a one part of an NMAP platform, which is first used by the Unix operating system. After that, it was later introduced by Windows operating system, which is developed in 2000, and it was risen and positioned in the second most popular use platform behind Linux. Can you go to next slide, Amrish? Yeah, tools that we used in Nmap is it is a beginner friendly and it is easy to use. The beginners who are like to start to this graphical user interfaces, they are easy to advocate and easy to use. It features a GUI interface that enables you to store scans, examine host information, scan details, and host on a network, as well as save scans in a searchable database. It also allows you to save topology designs, check network topology, and view host information. Nmap employs a number of scanning techniques such as Transport Control Protocol, UDP, Synchronize, FIN, Null, XMAS, and Acknowledgement Scan to find out hosts and services on a network. These images can be altered to meet the user's individual requirements. Coming to the OS detection, by examining the responses to the probes it transmits, NMAP can determine the operating system of a remote host. It uses the three-way handshake method. Like first, it will send the client will send a acknowledgement to the server using a TCP protocol, and the server sends back the response to it. In the same way, it uses three-way handshake like that. Coming to the next slide. Amish. Yeah. Why is Nmap relevant to the current class? Yeah, Nmap is a critical tool for cybersecurity for the how to connect between two networks because it can be used to identify potential security risks, which we can reduce by using these networks, such as open ports and vulnerable services. Nmap assists network administrators in locating the hardware that is currently active on their network, as well as finding hosts and services they provide. And Enma aids in determining the host and determining which devices are active and when eventually join an organization. Can you go to next slide? Yeah. Major tasks for our final submission is the final submission includes the tasks like demonstrating how to use the Nmap and ZenMap tools and how it's vulnerability scanning, port scanning customization and service discovery, performance optimization of Nmap, work on checking on the network topology mapping, NMAP integration with other tools like vulnerability scanners, interaction detection systems, and security information. Next slide on this. Coming to the summary of this NMAP is like every day vulnerabilities are found in commonly used like software products and networks. People are like if something goes on a path like they need to check from starting to end. But with the use of Nmap, we can know exact where we got the loss of the connection and we can retrieve that back. A network scanner described in this product is an application which is used to scan the network and report by any identified vulnerabilities which we got. It is a web-based, like in previous sessions, like one of my colleague friend has shown the GUI of Nmap. With the using of some commands, we can know whichever the network security and network scan rating of that searching vulnerability assessments. Next slide. Thank you.